Deltacron. A new catastrophic COVID variant combining the lethality of Delta with the infectivity of Omicron has been identified in Cyprus. Or has it? Watch this video to learn the truth. Recombination or mixing of genetic material from viruses can occur when two different viruses infect the same cell. If the new genetic combination occurs in certain ways, it can produce a final virus that has characteristics of both parents. Recombination, the exchange of genetic material between genomes, is common, especially in coronaviruses because of the way they copy their RNA genomes. For example, a portion of the COVID spike protein that the virus uses to gain entry into cells likely came from recombination with pangolin coronaviruses. Recombination happens in many viruses, including influenza, HIV, and other coronaviruses. It can be a meaningless event where two viruses swap some pieces of RNA, but they don't really change themselves, or a catastrophe. If a single human cell is infected with both Omicron and Delta, which we know occurs, the RNA can be recombined, resulting in a genetic package that includes characteristics of both infecting viruses. In Cyprus, this is what has occurred according to Leonidas Kostrikis, professor of biological sciences at the University of Cyprus. Kostrikis said the cases he has identified indicate an evolutionary pressure to acquire these mutations. This variant is more common in hospitalized patients as well, according to Dr. Kostrikis, because there is a checklist of characteristics that virologists look for to distinguish true genetic changes. Experts around the world have evaluated the genetic sequences from Cyprus. Multiple experts, including WHO COVID expert Dr. Krutika Bhupali, conclude that it is much more likely to be the result of a lab processing error and lab contamination rather than a true variant. In the process of sequencing Delta RNA, there is a known segment of Delta that is fragile and falls out. This is a potential space that anything present will fill. In all the known samples, this same space has been filled with fragments of Omicron. This is a classic finding in lab contamination, according to Oxford Genomics professor Dr. Koutsarakis. Deltacron does not fit any of the rigid criteria to confirm that it is a new, true variant. So, with the available evidence, as Dr. Eric Topol states, Deltacron is probably really a Scariant, not a new variant. For additional medical information you can use, see these additional videos and hit subscribe.